You know what? We've had a great week here so far, and hopefully finish it the right way with a win tomorrow, which always makes your bowl experience even that much better. But I thank everybody at the Mullen Liberty Bowl for what they've done, and AutoZone obviously for supporting college athletics in this way, and giving our young men the opportunity to be here. And everybody at the Liberty Bowl has done an amazing job, and for them, believing in us and giving us this opportunity to be here, but also as great hosts of our team, and everybody in the city of Memphis has taken great care of us. Had a great time. Everybody at Peabody Hotels taking care of us. Had a great time there. It's been a really fun experience, and obviously getting to go to St. Jude's and meet kids that are a lot tougher than our kids, and hopefully we learn some things from those children over there and their families, what they're going through. It's been a great experience, and we're excited though to really flip the switch and get on the field again and go play tomorrow. Am I too close? Is that better? Okay, sorry.
Coach, just summarize how the practices have gone up here, besides all the fun things they've done. How's the working attitude been?
I think it's been very good. Our guys have, they understand the what it takes, the change in mindsets that you have to have. We talk to them about that all the time. There's certain, your deal with the bowl game. Number one, you're here to win a football game. Number two, you're here to have fun. And but it's in that order. And when it's time for football, it's time for football. And I think our guys, especially older guys, have done a great job of being locked in when it's when we're doing the football stuff, because they've been to bowl games before. They understand there's plenty of time to have fun, but when it's time for football, it's time for football. And I think we've had pretty good execution, and we got to translate it. Bowl games are always challenging. A team that wins bowl game is a team that's going to be able to execute. Shake off the cobwebs of playing and adjust to the speed of the game. And the intensity of the game. And, it's been a month since we've played. How fast we can translate back into game mode is critical.
And you see a difference from last year when you won the last two games, and it seemed like the guys maybe have a different energy this year.
I think it certainly helps. Finishing on a positive note at the end of the season. But I think our guys also know how important this is to go win this game. You're talking about we don't play again now for I think till August 30th. So you have 8 full months till we get to play again. And so I know our guys. You want to leave with that. You want to have that positive feeling, not just coming into the bowl game. You want to have that positive feeling going into the offseason.
Coach, you hoping for a home game feel type tomorrow? Expecting that?
Well, we certainly are hoping that way. I know, our fans, when we've asked them to come out and do things before, they've been able to come through for us. So, I certainly hope we have a lot of traffic heading over the state line today. And I know this is a huge community. There's a lot of Mississippi State people in this community here that come out and support the team. It's supposed to be a beautiful sunny day, and a great day for college football, and a great day to come see this team. This is the last time we're going to get to see this Mississippi State team. Each team kind of has a 1-year shelf life, and this team and all that they've been able to accomplish, this is the last opportunity to come see them.
Coach, what about the Rice Owls? What is it particularly that you see in this team? Is there anybody you can compare them to that you've seen so far this year?
Well, I guess you got in some ways they're conference champions. I guess in our league, that's all that you compare them to. They're a team though that's I guess you look at them and they are different though. In a lot of teams we've played, they have a lot of seniors on their team, a lot of great leadership. There's not a lot of weak spots on their team. They have the recipe of winning a championship, which appears to be a lot of really, really good football players and a couple superstars on top of that have great senior leadership and guys that believe in their program and were set on a mission to accomplish becoming conference champions. So, when you look at that type of team, David's done a great job with their program. He's built a solid program that's put them in a position to win championships. Something we're striving to do, and they certainly have as good a talent as teams that we face week in and week out in the SEC.
In your 5 years in Mississippi State, you've gone to 4 bowl games, and you have an opportunity to win 3, which would be the most in school history. What thoughts come to mind when you think about that?
Great. I've got a lot of work still to do. As coaches sometimes, I'll be honest with you, we're enjoying this season. I'm enjoying what this senior class has done for us, what this team has done for us, and fought the adversity, and excited to play the game. And I told our, to be honest, our coaches are off New Year's Day, and January 2nd, we're right back at getting to work for next year's program. So you don't really enjoy, I'm proud of what we've been able to accomplish so far, but, there's so much more we want to accomplish still out there.
Your streak of winning seasons is on the line tomorrow. I mean, what does this game just mean in terms of stakes, momentum going into the offseason and stuff like that?
It's huge. I don't, like I said, it's, 8 months until you play again. And you always have that feeling, And, last year, I think our team, losing the bowl game, you kind of had that, you got to spend a lot of time with that pit in your stomach. They haven't, you want to get back out on the field and go win again. And, so I know our guys understand that. And obviously, to finish with a winning record, for this senior class, guys, in a 4-year span, to go have 4 straight winning seasons is not something that's happened very often at Mississippi State. That's something that is pretty special. I know there's a lot of guys go to programs and they get to do stuff that's been done before. Hey, they're the next person to do it. Here at Mississippi State, a lot of these players, they're the first ones to do it. They're the foundation of the future, and that's pretty special.
Going off that, you've had success recruiting in the Memphis area. What does a strong performance tomorrow kind of mean for the Mississippi State brand and this kind of talent-rich recruiting base?
I think it always helps. This is a huge talented area for football players. We have a lot of players, from this area, or, whether it be in Memphis or just south of the border. And really, I guess either Northwest Mississippi or Western Tennessee is a great football area for us. So, but I also think they look and now seeing us here and getting to see the team out here this week and the success we've had on a consistent basis, getting the 4 straight bowl games is always huge in recruiting because, as I said, guys are coming to Mississippi State with the opportunity to do something special, do something that hasn't been done before, and and I think. Guys like that. They don't always want to be. I don't want to be the next. I want to be the. And guys enjoy that. And that's why I think we've had some success.
Prescott had the issue with his non-throwing arm at some point during the season. How is he feeling now?
He's great. He's back 100%. It was a nerve issue, which is all time oriented until he can get his strength back. And I think. If he's not 100% strength back, he's pretty close. Probably not going to get 100% strength back till he gets into the off season, just because we've had practice and off season. And once you start to kind of immobilize yourself for the several weeks that he did, but he's not going to get 100% of his strength back. But he has full range of motion, full everything, and he's, I guess. As football terms go, at this time of year when you've been playing for 5 straight months now, he's as 100% as you're going to get.
And what kind of changes did Jeff Thomas bring when he got on the staff as a full-time defensive coordinator? One of the things we heard yesterday was just including of everybody. He did football so regimented in position groups. He wanted everybody to meet with everybody, and that brought chemistry.
Well, it is because you're playing it's all 11 guys. Working together on the field. And I think, obviously the energy, the excitement of what you want to play with on defense. He's done a great job, our whole defensive staff, of developing guys because, a lot of times in practice, they yell at me because, I'll say, okay, 1 defense go, 2 defense go. There's no 2 defense. There's 1A and there's 1B because they play equal reps. And, in getting that depth and getting everybody involved in the defense, that it's not, hey, just the starting 11 take pride, or there's 15 guys that rotate. We rotate upwards to 30 guys on our defense, and they all play a lot. And so I think, when you have that, they all take an extreme amount of pride in their performance every single week.
This team comes into the Liberty Bowl with a lot of momentum. Was there a moment or a game this season where you noticed the team maybe flipped the switch and started playing at a higher level?
I think, I don't know if there's one deal. I think probably after the fourth quarter of LSU, we were in a position to go win, and we had a chance to score. We didn't score. Come away with no points. They respond to score. We immediately turn over, and then we lose big in that fourth quarter. I think everybody at that point was really disappointed in how that game finished, and just decided they're ready to go battle and ready to go fight. And and I think from that point on, everybody saw where we were at. And there's little things that help. The fact that our guys were devastated to lose the way we lost Auburn, where our guys felt we won that game for 59 minutes and 38 seconds, and lose on the last play of the game pretty much. And then see the success that they've had, and see how close we were. To go to South Carolina and we go into that game and we're leading least number of turnovers, and I think outplay them in a lot of ways, but turn the football over and make critical errors. Same with A&M, have opportunity to win, and then Alabama play that game close and have some opportunities that we don't capitalize. I think a lot of the young guys got to see, with all the injuries we had to deal with, that hey, we're not that far off. We can go play with just about anybody. We just have to learn to finish. We have to learn to win. The guys have to learn to go make plays. And I think as you went on and got to play Arkansas, and they're driving for the go-ahead score. Nico Whitley makes it, a season-saving play to strip the ball on the goal line. And from that point on, I think everybody else seemed to step up at that point and go make plays, whether it be Damian Williams or Tevez Calhoun. Everybody kind of just kept making more and more plays for us to win games, and that was huge.
Coach, you all not only play for Mississippi State, but play for the big bad brand that is SEC football as well, kind of uphold that banner and that reputation?
Well, I know everybody in our league takes a lot of pride in it, but it also puts a huge target on your back. And, I imagine all the guys at Rice are sitting there saying, hey, not only do we get to beat Mississippi State and tomorrow, we have the opportunity to beat an SEC school. And so I think, everybody in our league, especially getting into bowl season, there's no league that carries a target like we do with people wanting to beat you. We're very fortunate at the great bowl games. You look at, who we're playing a conference champion, and obviously a great challenge. So it is exciting. I know our guys, they take a lot of pride in representing our university. They take a lot of pride in representing the state of Mississippi, and they take pride in representing the Southeastern Conference.
Dan, whether it was winning in Arkansas or 4 straight consecutive bowl games, or like I said, 3 wins for you, what has this season meant for Mississippi State as a program?
Well, I just think, for us, I always talk about that consistency, in winning. And, the opportunity right now to have 4 straight winning seasons. We've gone to 4 straight bowl games, won 4 out of 5 in the Rivalry A Bowl game. I think that just shows the stability of a winning program. And when you have that stability, you're going to have the opportunity to have great seasons. And, not many teams get to win champions. Rice, if you look at the program that Coach Bayless built at Rice in that way, that they've consistently won, and here they are now conference champions. That's the recipe of how to have a successful program. So it obviously means a lot to our program. It means we're heading in the right direction. And to me, and what we're doing is working at Mississippi State. And a lot of success, for us, we do this. I get my jobs to win football games, going to university the right way, to do all of this stuff. But the great enjoyment is the development of the young people, and just seeing the guys that we have, and seeing these young people come in, have the success both on the field and in the classroom is so huge. Yesterday, watching people we have a bunch of guys going in the playoffs, and a couple on the Packers and the Eagles. For me, I have guys on the Chiefs that I go root for. It's neat to see those guys have opportunities to go play. I think Anthony Dixon, made his first start yesterday. That's a really neat deal, and they're going on to continue to play. KJ Wright is one of the top teams in the NFL, starting linebacker. You see that success that guys are having. I think as a program as a whole, the program's about the people in the program, the overall success they're having, not just at Mississippi State, but on the field, but in the classroom. and in the futures that they're having is pretty special, and that's what I take the most pride in.